In today's video, I'm doing something that has super big value. And if you don't follow me on this, you are going to miss out on very important information about airdrops and crypto in general. Now hear me out because this video is super important. It's not complete. I will make follow-up videos and break down things even more. But for a start, on the first link down below in the description, you are going to find this new airdrop document. This is a no bullshit guide on exactly what you have to do to get some decent airdrops in the next 2 to 3 months. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get started. If you stop watching this video, you are going to miss out on major information. I'm going to start with the part that is the most painful. Here I have compiled a list of 7 Zora NFTs that have very high potential. Hear me out. I know Zora means cost, but Zora airdrop is going to happen in the next few months, maybe 1, maybe 2. So what you want to do is position yourself for the Zora airdrop. And what other best way to do so than minting some NFTs that could be potential qualifiers for other airdrops as well. I have put up a list over here. It's actually over here. You can open the document, you can access it. I would highly suggest that you go and mint these NFTs. Even better, mint one of these NFT per day. But the most important NFT that you should go and mint, like right now, is this one, the introduction to Ink. This is a new blockchain from the team of Kraken, the Kraken centralized exchange, pretty much like Binance. And you don't have a lot of time to mint it. So come over here on Zora, click the mint button. You want to mint on the Optimism name mainnet. It's very cheap to mint, very, very cheap, guys, like 30 cents. Just go ahead and do it. This is like one of the most important NFTs of this layer 2 that is powered by Optimism stack. And you can actually get an airdrop maybe from Kraken, maybe from Optimism team, and also qualify for the Zora one. So just go ahead and do it. After you do that, you want to join the Discord of Ink. Again, everything will be found here. On the document, you can find Ink, and here you can find the guild. We will need these two. So go ahead and join the Ink Discord. That's like the first step that you want to do after minting the NFT. Here you confirm things, hit complete, boom, you're in. So that's about it, at least for this part of the conversation. You can check the announcements, server rules, official links, and etc, etc. There's also some other things where you can connect your wallet, but I'm not exactly sure where it is. This is the guild verify actually, so you want to click joining to verify your wallet. So let me show you. You want to go into the guild over here and click the button of join guild. So you want to check the status, and you may have to connect your GitHub and your Telegram and your Discord. And essentially what you can see here is the Ink OG. So we've got access for the role. We can also, get these things over here, these roles. But we get the Ink OG role. That is super important. And by deploying contracts on all of these things, having a GitHub account for more than a year can give you the Ink Apprentice Dev, which can even, give you more airdrop opportunities. Also, you can get a verified member, which is also important, maybe. For the future, you may have to reconnect, so make sure to do these things. But that's about it for Ink right now. You can bridge to Ink through Jumper, but I'm not going to go into more details in this video. A dedicated video will happen in the future for it. Also, other airdrops that I'm looking at for the future is Eclipse. I use the Auto Finance bridge, which is one of the bridges that I'm farming because they will tokenize soon. So I would highly suggest that you bridge to Eclipse through Auto Finance. Also, you want to go into Aptos using Petra Wallet. You can bridge, I think, through Alto to Aptos as well. You click non-EVM. Maybe they've got it here. I don't know. No, they don't go to Aptos, so you will have to find different bridge. But you may want to go ahead and mint this Aptos NFT, which is mainnet season 2. Maybe you will get an airdrop through minting this NFT. 3 million people have minted it, so lower your expectations. It's very cheap to mint it, so just go ahead and do it. Alto bridge is one of the bridges that I'm farming, and on the top of the document you can find Alto. You can find 4 links for Hyperlane and bridging through Refuel, through Renzo, through Zeroway, through Renzo, Hyperlane. We've got quite a lot of routes for it. We also got D-Bridge, which is going to be, in my opinion, one of the biggest bridges in the next few years. So D-Bridge is running season number 2. I'm ranked 9,000 right now, and I think it has a very high potential. You can see all of the chains over here, and they will include even more chains. Very nice software, very nice utility, and they conducted the season 1 airdrop. Token went pretty well. But my favorite bridge, and to finish up with the bridge part, is Jumper Exchange. This is an aggregator of bridges. This is like the Jupiter of bridges, and it has gas, swaps, exchanges. I mainly use it for pretty much everything that I want to do. I really love it. It's really my favorite, and I think this is the best thing to use for bridging. Like, it's super fair, super amazing. It's I think they're mainly made on the superchain, part of the superchain team. I'm not sure about that, but compared to all of these other bridges, this is my favorite. However, I think they will tokenize on 2025, so we've got 3 to 4 months still for it. So I would go for D-Bridge and Alto and Hyperlane first. Or try to use Jumper maybe for layer 0. For trading, what I would suggest is go on the Solana chain. Drift and Zeta markets are 2 very good protocols that you can try out. And really there's no competition. I'm not a good trader, so I'm not doing that, but you can see here for Zeta chain, for Zeta markets, you've got only 700 participants for epoch number 4. So competition is really, really low. And you can get some decent awards if you're a good trader. But for trading, in my opinion, Drift is the best place. You can get the Drift token from other airdrops. So that's what I would suggest that you use. I really like the bet market, especially now with Donald Trump, Kamala, etc. All of the things that you can bet on, I really love this. Like, who will win the championship, etc., etc. I really love it. I really love it. This is a very nice functionality, and it will probably be super important for a future airdrop. I've got 5 fuel because I made like a bet. So that's also pretty nice. That's also pretty nice, to be completely transparent with everyone. So yeah. Give this to a look. I think super important to give this to a look. Maybe also you can trade through the Jupiter Perpetual. But I want to move on into some more things because we have so many things to cover and I want to be as fast as possible. So my main target right now is Linea. How am I approaching Linea in order to make a nice profit? First of all, I am part of the Turtle Club. You click the link of the Turtle Club, you connect your wallet on Turtle Club, and you get extra bonuses. Extra bonuses for when Turtle Club decides to tokenize. So it has a lot of the applications, a lot of chains inside of it. It's just a bonus. You don't have really to do anything. You just have to do a wallet connection. That's the only thing you have to do. They've got quite a lot of partners, and this is just a bonus on top of all of the things that we are doing. So that's pretty fine, and you don't have to do anything else. My main farm and the main thing that I'm looking at is Expedition Mitosis. Mitosis is going to be a new layer 2. Right now they're preparing to launch their testnet. TVL is 70 million, but what I love about it is that it is on Linea, it was on Scroll, on Arbitrum, Mode Blast, it was on Optimism and Manta, but right now you can deposit on Linea, you can deposit your EtherFi which gives you points for Eigenlayer, EtherFi, or you can come over here and select, for example, Bedrock. So you can get Bedrock airdrop. You can also get Renzo airdrop. You've got quite a lot of options. Symbiotic instead of Eigenlayer. There are so many routes that you can use to farm, these kind of things. And I would target the Linea chain. So you can go with Eigen Bedrock instead of EtherFi. Again, on the Linea chain to farm the Linea airdrop that is going to happen in the next 2 to 3 months. So, keep an eye on the TVLs and the logs. But, okay, I'm not over here. Let me see. I'm a Platinum over here. You can see how many min WETH I have deposited. This is one of my favorite targets because you could get literally 4 airdrops at once. You get Eigenlayer, EtherFi, Mitosis points, and you farm Linea at the same time. So this is a very nice way to do so. So I would highly suggest that you take this route if you are on Ethereum. And maybe in the future, I will switch to Bedrock and maybe farm Arbitrum, which has also points boost, which I really like. Maybe I will go for Renzo, and again, maybe Blast Mode Arbitrum. Doesn't really matter, guys. I just wait for Linea to tokenize, and then I will see what I will do with Mitosis. But at the same time, you also get the Turtle Club thing, which is very, very nice. And possibly Mitosis will expand to other networks as well. Also, before I forget, Eclipse needs to have a backpack wallet because Eclipse is really Solana on Ethereum, which is very interesting. One of the main dApps that I use to get lots of airdrops and find new protocols is Layer 3. I farmed Base, I farmed Zora, I farmed Optimism airdrop, and lots of other things through Layer 3. So the quests of Layer 3 will give you the Layer 3 token, which I'm actually staking, and they will get you also other airdrops. Also, they've got this launchpad function, which we farmed Caldera with, and there are more coming. We also farm Linea Park through it. So you should really go ahead and start doing quests on Layer 3. It's a no-brainer. And right now, Layer 3 is also on Solana, which is very, very big because Solana, the applications have opened up so many quests over here. The whole of Solana ecosystem is supporting Layer 3. It's absolutely insane what is happening, guys. So I would highly suggest that you go and give all of these a look. I think it's super important. It's super important to be part of this wave. Layer 3, Solana on Layer 3. I again stake here. I'm just showing you my conviction. I'm not just talking about things and not doing them. So have I minted this NFT? I think I minted it. So yeah. And I have other things, other NFTs, like for example, the Catalyst. So let's buy one of these. For some reason, I can't. This is interesting. All right, let me check. This NFT can actually give you an airdrop from the Pioneers protocol. I'm not exactly sure. To be completely transparent with you, I haven't looked more into it. But essentially, I triggered transactions on Zora, on Base, and I'm also getting NFTs that may give me special awards and privileges in the future, which I pretty much like. And I have a lot more other NFTs like that. Again, this is on the Zora tab, so make sure to go ahead and mint this. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time. Layer 3 is a must. This is the best thing, I think, in this Excel. If you do the quest on Layer 3, you are going to get Zora, and you are going to get exposure to a lot of other things. One of the protocols that I actually use is Farmbase Pro. So I've put up this is an automatic farming application, and it has a free and a paid thing. This was a sponsor of mine in the past, but they don't sponsor me no longer. But what I do right here is that I farm the base airdrop with them. So, and they've got also a lot of other chains that you can farm with them. You could have farmed Scroll. You could have farmed other protocols. I don't exactly remember what all of the protocols are. So yeah, I think this for base is amazing. It also deposits on Airdrop and does like automatic, deposits and everything. So I really like this application. Maybe give it a look when you have time. But I want to jump into the Solana liquidity, which is, in my opinion, the end game. One of the first things, and my main target on Solana right now, is Sol Layer. Sol Layer is the first risk-taking solution on Solana. You can see here how many options you have to deposit. 270 million, deposits. I'm in the top 2%. I have delegated all of my SOL into Sonic, securing the Sonic protocol, and potentially in the future getting an airdrop from Sonic. Right now they have the episode number 2, which I am eligible for. Super happy with that. And yeah, I think they will have an amazing airdrop, and they are going to launch their yield-bearing stablecoin very, very soon. So the valuation and the TVL of Solana is going to grow. So make sure to go ahead and farm it early. But one of the best ways to farm it is the NX Finance. This is like the second link on the Solana liquidity tab. So NX Finance allows you to loop the SSOL up to 10x. So you can get 10x more points of SSOL by using this. You deposit SOL, you put up the leverage, it's pretty safe, guys, and you get returns. You get more farming opportunity. You farm essentially with 10x your capital. And the nice thing about it is that they will very, very soon have an airdrop. I have a very big ranking, as you can see here. You can become also part of my team if I'm not mistaken. So if you go on the airdrop tab, you can come here and write Team Aero to join my team, so we grow together. My team right now has 21.5 thousand in TVL. And when we reach 30,000 in TVL, we get a 5% boost. This is a severely underfarmed airdrop, and they've got so much leverage. They've got JLP, they've got the visual multipliers, and they work with lots of projects to add more leverages over here. This is like a small Camino over here. And you can also just lend your Solana with a very big APR, or you can lend your USDT or USDC if you like to be in stable coins. So that's what I'm doing right now over here. Instead of leveraging, I'm just using my USDC to get some passive income, 600 in the position, 10% APR. So they're going to be dropping the season 1 airdrop very soon. They will be burning like 50% of the supply very, very soon as well. So I think their token, the token actually has revenue share. They make like 10 to 20,000 per month, if I'm not mistaken, from 10 million TVL. And you can stake the token, get an instant APR because staking gives you NX tokens in return, and you also get Solana revenue share from the protocol. And that's very nice because the market cap, the market supply will be 50% after they do the burn. So it does not have a high FDV, low market cap. It does not have that problem. And the network and this protocol can continue to build more and more. Very good team, sips quite a lot. The first launch, the pre-sale was kind of a mess, but I think it has high potential. And if you loop it with Sol Layer, it's a very good opportunity. One of the things that I want to talk about is also Marginfi. So Marginfi, we expect it to tokenize soon. Their TVL is lower than Camino, so if you want a target where you can put your funds passively and get an airdrop in the future that is more high risk and more speculative, maybe Marginfi is for you. I'm not sure. I have like 1 million points over here. I'm very high in the global ranking. They also got the looper to leverage your positions. They've got quite a lot of things. They've got their YBX token that they prepare to launch. This is also going to be big. In general, lots of stable coins will be launched on Solana from Marginfi team and Sol Layer. That's very nice to see. Helps decentralization and safety. I like it. But in my opinion, Camino at this point is just a better target. So Camino for me is my protocol for multiply. I use it to multiply, right now at least, Jupe Sol. I'm losing a little bit of money. Maybe I should have went with JLP, but you know, I want to be on the safe side of things with most of my protocol capital. So I'm just getting a 17% APY, and I'm also getting points. And I think Camino token is going to be one of the best tokens long-term wise. It's the biggest DeFi protocol, lending, borrowing on Solana, and I think it will continue to be so. And yeah, I just farm it passively, making some passive income. You can see here my stats, nearly 1 Sol in a month at current Sol prices. Super happy with that. I'm getting points. I'm going to get also an airdrop from them very, very soon. Super happy with all of that. No problem at all. Also, you can use the liquidity tab and you can actually select over here the DEX. So you can find Meteora pools that give you a very big APY, which is also very nice. And you can actually, for example, deposit and get both Camino airdrop. Maybe you can use Jupe as a target, so you get a Jupe airdrop. In season 2, you get the Meteor airdrop. You can do it like that, or you can be here and put S Sol, and you can find the S Sol pool, so you can farm S Sol, Sol Layer Sol on Orca for potential Orca awards, but I wouldn't suggest it. So this is a nice target as well. One of the protocols that I have farmed in the past and I'm waiting for the first airdrop is Symmetry. Symmetry for me is absolutely amazing. I love it. I think it has a very nice utility. So I don't want to connect my wallet right now. So you can see the leaderboard, not a lot of competition. I'm in a very good ranking, 355. I'm no longer depositing on it because I'm in a very good position. I'm waiting for their airdrop. Their TVL is not super big, only 5 million. And they've got what they call baskets. So baskets is like index funds created by users. And I would highly suggest that you use beyond LST. This gives you a points boost and a very nice APY of over 9%. This is the official LST pool and index from the Symmetry team. So go ahead and do it. You also farm the Sanctum airdrop through this way, which is very nice because most of these LFTs are from Sanctum, and Sanctum is building their season 2. So I'm preparing to farm it like crazy. Season 2 of Sanctum, in my opinion, will be amazing with all of the things that they are building and preparing. Season 1 was very good. Maybe it could have been better. And yeah, Sanctum is another target you should keep your eyes on. Jupe Sol is essentially from Sanctum, so that's also fine as well. You can see all of their LSTs over here. Maybe Jupe Sol is no longer in this list. I'm not sure. They've got so many ones, and they very, very soon going to be releasing their Sanctum card and Creator Sol Sol. So yeah, Sanctum is going to be huge. It's already very huge. Let me give you an insight of the landscape on Solana. As I've said in the previous video yesterday, Solana is the place you want to be. The TVL is rising sharply. Jitasol is like first, Radium is second, then you've got Camino, Jupiter then, Marinade, Sanctum is like the 6th biggest protocol. And every other protocol is far away below. Marginfi 400 million, that's what I say. Maybe Marginfi is a better target to Camino because it's less diluted. Meteora is a very good target that I'm not sadly I'm not targeting it. And one of the biggest gainers is Sol layer, so you don't want to miss it. Everything else is not really important below this. You should not care. So the first, all of these protocols are what you want to play around with. I wouldn't play with Blaze Stake, I wouldn't play with Save. I've covered Drift previously. Marinated Jito and Radium, whatever. So that's my strategy. That's the things I'm looking at for the foreseeable future for the next 3 to 4 months. Anything else that is going to come up, I will be guiding it. I have work to do on ZK Sync Ignite campaign. For Fuel Network, I have to see more things. Maybe ink opportunities. Maybe we will farm the Unichain mainnet. And I will look more into Eclipse in the future. Eclipse had an NFT, sadly, you don't have time to mint it when you watch this video, but more things will come from Eclipse, and I'm highly happy to see what things are going to come from Eclipse, Fuel, Ink, Unichain, Aptos, and ZK Sync in the future. But my focus right now would be Mitosis, Linea. Put your focus there. Maybe use Farmbase for automatic base farming. It's up to you. And of course, stay around on layer 3. This is the most important thing on Ethereum, playing with layer 3. And then on Solana, all of the important links you need to have, they're all over here. And of course, for bridging, select one of these 4 bridges and use it all the time. If you are low on funds, just go with Jumper. If you want premium solutions, I would go for Alto, which will tokenize very soon. Then I would cover D-Bridge after Alto tokenizes. And at the same time, I would trigger some transactions on networks that are not included on Alto and D-Bridge through Merkley and Hyperlane Refuel. Thank you so much for watching another video. This was a long one, but a very important one. And I know, guys, you will fade, but these NFTs are going to cook. Make sure to mint them. Bye bye.